Alright guys, just want to share this with you. After mucking about with the SSX303 using different gases and different valves, even to the point that I actually took one of the valves out and made my own valve at different sizes. So where the Norwich ones you have 2.3 and 2.7, and then the maximum is just full open. I made a 2.5 to go in between me 2.3 and 2.7. Then I made a 3 to go from me 2.7 to then 3. Then I went 3.2, 3.5, and then when I went and tried for the 4mm, that was too much and it was just too close to the threads here, and the threads went and split away from each other. So I'd done that as much as I possibly could there as well. And I could just not get it to actually settle down to the point of take me first shot and it would be higher than 2.3 joules, but then take me second shot and it'll be below 2.3, take a third shot and then you're near enough down to 1.8. To the way that I actually play, it's really not going to work for me. I need a little bit more consistency with my shots. So I had a look around online and came up, or found, this website. So I thought I'd share this, put a link in the description below. Basically what it's done is turned me mag into a drum mag running on HPA. Now I did think when I was looking at to go on to HPA, on what I'll do is get the little adapters that just go into the bottom of your mag. So it'd be literally that in the bottom of your mag, and you still load up your BBs and then you swap out. But then we come back down to again on how I want to play. I really don't think that if I wound up sitting there trying to be all stealthy, not that I am the stealthiest player, but when it comes to you've got to run out of BBs and now I've got to disconnect that, unfortunately you've still got your air pocket in there, your original air pocket from your green gas. So when I go and disconnect that, I'm going to sound like a bloody lorry with the as that goes and dumps that air out of there, which I'm going to be as stealthy as, I don't know, I might as well just stand up and shout and wave at them and tell them I'm over here. So that's when I thought, well, what I'll do is if I go down a drum mag route, and this holds 400 BBs, and my style of play, that'll be more than enough to keep me going. But it's simple enough, and he's got the stuff on there that you need. I bought a bottle from somewhere else, but he does actually do your regulator, and the hose comes as a kit. The only thing I changed in here was the spring, which it comes with two springs, one that's already pre-installed, which is a light spring, and it comes with a heavy spring as well. I did find with the light spring that the refresh rate on this was quite slow, so I put in the heavier spring, and now the refresh rate is really good. It's just under a second for getting exactly the same feet per second or joules that you was getting from your first shot. So taking a shot, taking in mind that I am trying to be stealthy, take a shot and it's done, for a follow-up shot and then possibly even a second follow-up shot, that is going to be more than enough to refresh and then do my next shot. Obviously you get the more expensive ones of these, and if you're going to be using like an AR, you're going to want a lot of a higher refresh rate, but this will be ideal for me. Now, the size of this bottle, it says it's a 2.2. When I went and bought it, it said it was a 2.1, and then when you go and look on your stamp, which is on here, it's a 0.19. By what I've worked out, this should do 500 to 600 shots out of this, providing that I'm not unclipping and reclipping my hose all the time. So again, this will be more than enough for me, and it's nice, small. It's an alley one, so it's going to weigh more than your Kevlar ones that they're doing, but then this is so small it weighs hardly anything anyway. And what you can do if you go and decide you want to go down this route, when you buy this, you'll have this sent to you, and you buy your drum mag, that's your adapter, and then you have this that goes inside. This stops your BBs from doing the zigzag pattern going all the way up, just keeps them as a long line instead. Because once this gets to a point where it can't push any more BBs up, you're still going to have a whole stack of BBs all the way down here into your drum mag here, which seems like a waste, but it's just one of those things you've got to live with if you're going to be going down this route. And when you buy this, you can buy it, it'll be sent to you, and then you rip the bottom of your mag off, pull your feed lips off, put it all together and do it all yourself. Or what he does offer, which which I think is a good idea. And if you're not confident in doing this yourself and you haven't got the tools, especially that, if you haven't got one of these clamps or something at least similar where you have to clamp it on the bottom of here and on the top of here to then squash that together so you can get those pins through. You ain't got something like this, like in one of my other videos where I show you that I'm just pushing down to get the bottom of the mag back on. That's not happening. But he does offer the case of that if you do go and buy this off of him, and he will actually do this all for you. So then when he sends it like this, save you a lot of hassle. And if you haven't got one of those clamps, let him do it for you. But at least going down this route, this has sorted out the consistency of shot after shot. I dare say that when summer comes around and the weather's a lot warmer, that using me mags with green gas in shouldn't be a problem. But trying to test these out and get this to work when the temperature's only 5 degrees C, but that's just something that I'll have to test out when the weather warms up. Just thought I'd share this with you because someone might find it helpful, and if it helps one person out, then that's it. I'm happy that I've managed to help that one person out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.